Good morning, sir.
Hope everything clear in HTML, CSS, right? Any doubts? No one is asking doubts in personal also, in class also. That's fine. Let me see in the review how you are performing it, right? Fine. So today we will start with Bootstrap framework, right? So what is Bootstrap? Any idea about Bootstrap? No one have any idea about Bootstrap?
It's a
In Bootstrap
framework
already there is some
for
codes.
the websites.
Tell me.
It's a framework for developing the websites.
Framework for designing the web pages. It's a CSS framework, right? So Bootstrap is having already predefined components. Okay, so which is like already predefined CSS properties and JavaScript properties, so that we are going to use it, and then we can able to modify the CSS things as per our requirement, like color, space, font, background, or anything. Okay, sizes. Okay, anything we can modify as per our requirement. Okay, so what are the need for Bootstrap? Okay, so we already having HTML, CSS things, right? What is the need for Bootstrap? Why we need to use that? In the sense, we can make responsive web pages. We can make responsive web pages. So what are the responsive web pages? What is responsive web page means? I think I already mentioned.
It should be optimized to any device, hardware device, whether it is opened in desktop or it is opened in mobile also. It should.
Yes. So it will be a responsive web page means like it will adapt for all kind of devices. For example, mobile, right? So mobile, and then the specific thing called laptop, personal computer, and then smart TV, tab. Okay, so everything it's a responsive web page. Okay, so we are not going to design it separately for all kind of devices. We are going to design only single page. Okay, we are going to design only single page. So that page will be modified as per our device width. Okay, so that is called responsive web page. So that we can able to achieve using the Bootstrap framework, Angular, React frameworks. But here we are going to learn Bootstrap things, right? So how we can use the Bootstrap? How we can use the Bootstrap, that we need to understand. So let me share my screen. Okay, so go for my screen is visible, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go for bootstrap.com. Okay, get bootstrap.com. So this is official website for Bootstrap framework. Get bootstrap.com. Okay, so current version is 5.3. Current version is 5.3. So what are the difference between Bootstrap 4 and Bootstrap 5? In the sense, there are some class names are remodified. Okay, and then some additionally properties values are changed. Okay, so that is a difference between Bootstrap 4 and 5. Different class names used and different property values are changed compared to Bootstrap 4 in Bootstrap 5. Okay, so here you can go to this docs document. Okay, so here will be having all the kind of documentation related to your components also, like forms. Okay, forms details will be having, and then tables will be having, and then other components, Bootstrap components. Okay, only the example code will be there, simple example code will be there, but output will be there, but the execution we need to do by ourselves. Okay, so we are going to see all the things kind of components in our training period, like, so that's not an issue. So we are not going to use this code, but we are going to use our sample code, okay, which we are going to write by ourselves, right? We are going to take it from this documentation or anything. We are not going to do that, right? So now how can we use this Bootstrap files? That means I already told it's a predefined CSS property, predefined JavaScript properties are available for each component. Okay, so that files are available in the thing called download. Okay, so you can see download Bootstrap to get the compiled CSS and JavaScript source code are included with the favorite package files like npm, Ruby gems, and more. Okay, so what we can do in the sense, we can download this. We can download this CSS files and JavaScript files to use it in our web page. Okay, so this all things will be external files, external CSS files as well as external JavaScript files. Clear? Or else. Okay, so why we need to download in the sense initial stage? To understand the properties written inside the CSS file. Okay, to understand the properties written inside the CSS file, first we need to download it and we can use it. Okay, so that we can able to open the CSS file and then we can see what are the properties are written for which class name, which properties are written. So we can able to understand that. Okay, otherwise I know Bootstrap very well. Okay, I know the things very well. Then I can go for this CDN links. I can go for this CDN link. CDN means like content delivery network. CDN in the sense content delivery network. So this files will be the online JS deliver. That means JavaScript deliver.com website is there. So that website will be having this all the files, required CSS files and then JavaScript files. So you can link this online files if you want. Okay. So but these files will work only if you connect it to internet in your system. Okay, if you connect it to internet in your system. Anyway, our web pages are going to live when you're creating app, when you're launching it in the, when you're posting it in the servers, live servers. Okay, but initially while practicing, while learning purpose, so my recommendation is to download these things. Okay, so just click download. Automatically a zip file will be downloaded. Automatically one single zip file will be downloaded around 12 megabytes, 12 MB will be there. So after downloading that zip file, okay, so we can just extract it. Okay, so if you extract it in the sense, you'll be having two folders. One is CSS, another one is JavaScript folder. Okay, so I already downloaded it and then I'm keeping in our folder. Okay, so you can see this is CSS folder. Okay, where I'm having the CSS file related to Bootstrap, related to Bootstrap. Okay, in all the CSS files. Okay, so don't worry about this dot map. The dot map is like a location of file, so just indicating the location of file. So don't worry about this map extension files. Okay, so we are going to use it either this bootstrap.css or else bootstrap.min.css. Okay, so both files are containing same CSS properties with same values, but the file structure is different. But the file structure is different. For example, bootstrap.css in the sense, it will be having the content line by line. It will be having the properties with class names line by line. But this bootstrap.min.css in the sense, it's a minified content. So it will be having all the content, all the properties in one single line. Okay, so currently in Visual Studio Code, it is coming line by line, but it is single line thing. Okay, if you open in any other editor, if you copy paste any somewhere notepad and other things, it will automatically show you it's a single line. All the properties are in single line. That's called minified file, minified CSS file. Okay, so we can use either this CSS or min.css. Okay, for better understanding, now try to use this bootstrap.css. Okay, both files are containing same properties, same values. Okay, nothing is modified, only the file structure, file content structure only changed. Okay, so now as of now we are going to use this bootstrap.cs to understand the properties as per the class name, as per the class name. Clear? Clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, other than this grid, okay, this reboot and then this utilities, okay, these things we'll be using whenever we require, but it's currently all the properties are available in this same CSS file, so no need to use these files. No need to use this file. So like the properties are already written in this file, same properties. Okay, so no need to use this separate file called grid system or some other property systems. Clear? All the properties are having inside this bootstrap.css itself. So if you directly link this bootstrap.css file, automatically we will get all kind of component, grid system, utilities, all the things will be getting. Properties will be getting. Okay. So coming to JavaScript folder. So here also we are having some JavaScript files where we can link it for some JavaScript event handlings. Okay, so I have not taken JavaScript to you, but I will take. So don't worry about this JavaScript files. Okay, here we are not going to change anything because it's a predefined thing. So here we are not going to change. If we change single thing means we need to connect all the things to that specific code change. Okay, that complement we are not going to take. Okay, so we are going to modify through our own JavaScript things. Okay, we are going to override it if we want. Anything we want to do modifications regarding to JavaScript or jQuery, we'll be doing ourselves using our own code. Okay, we are not going to modify here itself. Okay, but in CSS we can modify if you want any color, any things you want to modify to apply in the all contents, you can modify it because CSS will not affect for all the components. But this JavaScript is linked with all the components interlink, okay, integrated. So if you change one value also, we need to connect that value for all the functions, all the event handlers properly. Okay, then only other components will work. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, that's why we won't touch anything inside the JavaScript file. See, you can see there are a lot of functions, a lot of conditions, a lot of events. Everything is written in the JavaScript files. Okay. Here also we are having bootstrap.js, bootstrap.min.js. Okay, so we'll be using only this bootstrap.js or bootstrap.min.js. Anything we can use because we are not going to modify it, right? So anything we can use. Okay, and then sometimes we will use this bootstrap.bundle.js, like it means like in bootstrap 4. Okay, but in bootstrap 5, this bundle.js property is moved to this popper.js file. Okay, you can see we are having one file called popper.min.js. So we'll be using this CDN link. Okay, the file is not available in the downloaded folder. So this is available as a CDN link. So we are going to use this CDN link for that some additional component properties. Okay, so only three files currently we are going to use it. One is bootstrap.css, another one is bootstrap.min.js or bootstrap.js second file. Third file will be your CDN link of popper.js. Only these three files we are going to use it for our component design. Understood? Clear? So if you use these three things is enough to make a responsive web page. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what I will do, I will link these files in our HTML web page. Okay, I create an empty page. Okay, so no content is there. So I will link these files initially, and then what I will do, I will explain about the grid system. Okay, how the grid system works in the specific case. Okay, what is grid system? What is grid system? Tell me, guys, my voice is clear, right? What is grid? Generally, I'm asking, what is grid?
Rows and column layouts.
Models of the page or alignment of the page. You can align using grid method.
Grid is a layout.
Partition of web page as per our requirements.
Not getting. Grid means like simply grid.
It's a layout.
It's a
Layout contains columns, rows.
contains columns and rows, right?
Yeah, sir.
So this is simply a grid system. Okay, so let me first connect the files. How you will link the files, external CSS file and JavaScript files? Tell me first. First we link it and then we'll start the grid system.
Using link tag in the header section of HTML.
Using
Link tag.
link tag. My bootstrap.css is present inside the CSS folder, so I'm just mentioning it. Okay, you need to give the exact path of the file. That's it. Okay, so now JavaScript files. . JavaScript files, CSS files we have linked.
You-
Okay, you need to give
Tag.
exact path of
Tag.
the file. Everyone listen carefully. You need to give exact path of the file. So my bootstrap.css is inside the folder called UTI11 inside the CSS folder. My HTML file also present inside UTI11. So directly I get into CSS folder and then I am fetching that bootstrap.css file. Okay. If this file is in different location, you need to give the exact path. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood, right? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. How you will link the JavaScript files? Tell me
Script
that.
to tag. Script tag.
Using scripts tag. So within this, we'll be using an attribute called source attribute. So my bootstrap.min.js is present inside this file. Okay, JSS folder. So I mentioned this. Okay, now I'll need to link this pop.min.js also. Okay, what I can do is just copy this script tag directly and just pasting here. Okay, let me paste it here. Okay, so reading wise, it will take first. Fine, that's it. Okay, 3 files we have linked. Okay, so now we need to understand one thing called container and container fluid. Container and container fluid. Okay, so container means what? Any idea? Container, container fluid, any idea?
Stores the data, sir. Container stores the data.
That is different one. This is different one. Okay, let me explain. So the container and container fluid is a width of the content. Width of the content, how we are going to place it in our web page. Okay, that means entire content, whole web page content. Okay, so container will give you some space left side also, right side also, around 3 to 4 centimeter. Left side also, right side also. In web view only. That means in tablet, laptop, Chrome, in personal computer, and then in case of your specific smart TV, okay, only in the big screens, okay. But in your mobile, you can't able to visualize the container and content viewer thing properly, okay. Mobile anyway, like based on screen size, it will occupy, okay. The container will give you some 3 to 4 centimeter left side as well as right side, okay. That we are having the class also. So you need to understand everyone first initially. Bootstrap CSS properties are written only using the class name, mostly 99%. All the properties are written using only class names. Okay, let me show you the class names. For example, margin left property, we are having the class name called MS. That means like margin start. Left means margin start. You can see ms-0. That means margin left 0. ms-1 margin left 0.2 rem. This is one kind of parameter, rem parameter. Instead of pixel, you can use it. Okay, automatically it will take. Likewise, the class names ms1, ms2, ms3, like ms5. Okay, and then ms auto means automatically it will give you space entire left side. Okay, it will come in the right side end. It will come, the content will come right side end. Okay, so likewise for all the cases they have written the class names, so we are going to use only class names. Okay, if you want to override this property, override this I want this left side space above 3 rem, in the sense you can override it by your own CSS property. You can able to override it. Okay, otherwise we are going to use only the class names mostly. Okay, so now how can I write the container class? How can I use that? In the sense, use div tag. So I already mentioned in the HTML itself. So div tag is a main tag we will be using for dividing the content or differentiating the content inside the web page. Yes, right? Do you remember?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? So now, what are the class name in the sense like container? The class name is container. So if you use this class name, automatically it will be fetched because we have linked the files. Okay, so now coming to this grid system. Okay, so in Bootstrap, in like normal framework design, so grid system is having the class name called row for single row initially. Okay, for single row, the content we can able to split in a grid system format like around 12 columns. Around 12 column space we can able to split. Okay, 13th column will come to next row automatically. 13th column content will come next row. Okay, so class will be row class. For single row, we are having 12 column space for grid system in frameworks, web design frameworks. Okay, single row, 12 column space. Okay, so for example, how I can define the class names in the sense. Okay, let me show you that thing itself. You can see here, these are the class names available in Bootstrap. These are the class names available in Bootstrap. So normal column class in the sense it's a extra small. Okay, less than. Don't worry about this with pixels. Don't worry about this with pixels. We are not going to use this pixel values based on that. Okay, so this will be the extra small. So this column grid system will not be responsive. This column in Bootstrap 5, because in Bootstrap 4 that is responsive one, but in Bootstrap 5 they have modified it currently. Current version they have modified it, so this class will not be responsive on current version. Okay, other than this class, okay, a small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, as per your requirement, design pattern requirement, content pattern requirement, you can use any of this class to make responsive things, to make responsive content. Okay, so we are not going to I will explain in these cases, okay, how it is responsive or it is not responsive things. Okay, now how can I give the column count in the sense, for example, I want to add content for 3 column space in the sense, I will mention the class name called column-3. Okay, so this class name will be containing 3 column space. Okay, balance how many columns in 12 column space? If I add 3 column space, balance how many columns will be there?
9.
In 12, 9. So
9.
balance 9 column space I will be having in single row. Okay, I want to add for that 9 column space. If I want to add another content in the sense, I need to separate it by column-9. Okay, you can split it as per your requirement, content structure requirement. You can able to split those things. You can able to split those things immediately, right? So now let me use this initially extra small thing, div class column. Okay, so what I will do, I will take this some property paragraphs. Okay, so you can add any content to make it responsive things. I'm just adding paragraph column-. I'm just making it as 4 column space. Okay, now you can see in our web page, just zooming out 100% zoom. Okay, so you can see I have used container. So left side I have around 3 to 4 centimeter space. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I used column-4 and balance 8 column space I'm having in my row. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
now I am going to change it to some other thing. Like for example, just I'm making this to 3, then this I'm making to 5. Okay, so totally how many columns now?
12.
12, sir.
12
12
columns. Okay, so now you can see the entire row will be occupied with the content. Now the right side I have container class, so right side I have for 3 centimeter space. Clear? Right? So now this is web view. This is web view, right? So I told this extra small is not responsive in Bootstrap 5. Okay, how I can check a responsive thing in the sense, right click on your page, go for inspect, go for inspect. Okay, so you'll be having that mobile or tablet symbol here, mobile or tab symbol here. So just click on it. You can see the responsive case. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
it's a current responsive. Here in this browser, you can check for all other mobile devices like tab devices and laptops also. You can add your own device with a specific width also. You can add your own device name and then height and width also you can able to add it. Okay, in the all kind of browser, not only in Chrome, in Firefox and other Edge. Okay, in if you are using Mac OS, Safari, everything you can able to make this specific responsive devices. Already some devices they will be giving you. Okay, if you want to add your own devices means you can able to add it and then you can able to check it for your design perspective. Okay, you can check it for your design perspective. Okay, so now tell me in mobile view whether the paragraphs will be coming in side by side. Do you have ever seen like this?
No, sir.
No,
It will
they will
How
get
it will
this
come?
one after that.
One after another. So we can understand this is not a responsive content, right? Responsive design. Right? Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to use some other classes. Okay, apart from this extra small, I'm just using medium thing. Just using medium case. Now you can see, I'm just refreshing the screen. You can see what is happening now. Our content come in a one by one. That means all the contents are same. Okay, one by one. But in WebView, it won't affect. WebView, nothing will change. Okay, as per our content change, automatically it will work. Clear? Okay, so as of now, you can use anything. Don't use in the Excel and XSL. I will tell you. Okay, when you need to use Excel and XSL. Apart from that, you can use these three things: small, medium, and large. As of now, clear? So this week, okay. So what you have done is already you have designed some page. Am I right? People have designed some page from your college website. Okay, so what you're going to do, same page, link the Bootstrap files, make the page as a responsive page using the grid system. You already designed some content, use that contents inside the grid system and make it as a responsive content. Clear?
Yes, sir.
If you design 5 pages, 6 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, 10 pages, 12 pages, any pages your design means that many page within Monday complete as a responsive page. I want to see on Monday. Everyone. Clear? Okay, you understood, right? If you have any doubt, please ping me. Don't waste your time. This is very simple change. What you're going to do, you can create container fluid. Okay, so let me show you container fluid also. Instead of as per your requirement, as per your college web page, can use container or container fluid. You can see container fluid is having only minimum 0.25 percentage, 0.25 centimeter. Okay, so you can use as per your college web page content visibility. So whether it is displaying in a container format or it's container fluid or okay, so whether it is having left side and right side more space or not. So based on that, you can use either container or container fluid. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Use it and make a responsive content. All the pages I want to see, except header and other things. Header we will make it. Okay, so Monday will explain header. So except header, other components, other contents, I want to see a responsive content. Understood? So always use this div tag. Okay, so use for different section, use different container content fluid. Don't write it in same container fluids. Okay, for different section. Okay, you understood, right? What is one section? One section in the sense simply go for your Andhra University. Okay, this is one section. This is one section. Okay, this is another section. Likewise, you can split it out. This is another section, third section. So split it out. According to that, you can design it. Clear? Please do the changes in the already designed page. Don't design again as a new page. Okay, I want to see how we have modified that. Clear? So because you need to understand the modifications also in the already designed page. Okay. So just use the simple grid system, just link Bootstrap files and add the content to the columns, specific column space. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thank you all. We'll see you on Monday. Please update me. Okay. End of
Sir?
the day, today and tomorrow, update me how many pages you have completed with responsive. Tell me.
Sir?
Other doubts?
Okay. Once we download the Bootstrap file and it has to place in the same folder as where I
Any
showed my.
folder you can paste it. Okay. You need to give the exact path of the file. That's it. You can have it in downloads also. You can have it in desktop also. That you need to extract it. It will be a zip file. Extract it. Keep the CSS and JavaScript folder. Okay. You can keep in desktop also, downloads also, documents also. Anywhere you can keep it. Just link the exact path of the file. That's it. Automatically it will fetch. Like your image only. How you are placing your images. Okay.
Oh,
You're
okay.
giving exact path, right? So
Yes,
same
sir.
like you can give it.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's what you need to do. Fine. Any doubt? So if you have any doubt, please ping me. Don't waste your time. Please update me end of the day how many pages you have completed with screenshots, with responsive screenshot. That means go for inspect and check for mobile view and then send me the screenshot with the same mobile view option. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.